YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Sports Talks back here with it again. And guys, what a morning it's been. I haven't even been awake that long. And it's been it's been crazy. Alright, and I mean crazy beyond crazy. Like, holy shit. Let's start off with Knicks fans rejoice. Phil Jackson is gone. Phil Jackson is gone. No more Phil Jackson for the Knicks. They did just fire him not too long ago. I think it was about, when did they fire Phil? I think that was about 2 hours ago. 2 or 3 hours ago. Oh, I got the report on it. Oh, about 6 hours ago? Well, again, I haven't even been awake for that long. I found out about 2 hours ago. Yeah, I woke up at about noon. Well, okay, about 3 hours. Again, I woke up at about 3. Or at about 12. I just find this stuff out. This is unbelievable. Oh, this is crazy. Hey, Phil Jackson. What could this possibly mean? I mean, does this mean Melo staying with the Knicks? Does this mean that Porzingis is no longer going to be traded? I mean, what does this mean, guys? Like, serious, what does this mean? As I go ahead and I'm going to shut that light off. Or I'm shutting the light behind off. Or, yeah. You get the picture. I shut that light off because I'm getting a little bit of a glare and I got a better light going on right there. But still, man. And does this mean Porzingis is staying? And the one thing that I know the Knicks said that they want to do, and I don't know if this is real smart, or they said they want to retain Rose. I understand that, you know, a lot of people are going to say, oh, this is a good move for the Knicks because, you know, Rose is a great point guard. I'll agree with that. Rose is a pretty good point guard, or when he's not hurt. And ever since his first season in the NBA, he's been injured. And I'm not trashing on Rose. I'm just saying, if he's not injured, he's a difference maker. But sometimes, I mean, he's not, you know, the Rookie of the Year MVP candidate he was, you know, his rookie year. And that's saying something. It really is because as Derrick Rose, he's not going to really provide an offensive spark to this team as much as we know. Now, Phil Jackson getting fired, like I said, does this mean Porzingis is out the door? Does this mean the rumors about Porzingis are gone? Same thing with Melo. Does that mean those rumors are gone? Personally, I'm going to say yes for now, but I'm also going to say never say never. Why never say never? Because, let's be realistic, it's the NBA. Look at what's happened over these past couple hours, guys. Dead serious, let's look at what has happened over this season. DeMarcus Cousins, the cornerstone for the Kings, got traded to the New Orleans Pelicans, and that front court of Davis and Cousins, that's going to be filthy. Next season, that's going to be scary to go up against. Dead serious. And the fact that they got, I think it's, again, yeah, Drew Holiday run the point, that's going to be a big three in the making. And yes, super teams beyond super teams are coming, but they're also in the making. And then Jimmy Butler traded to the Timberwolves. What does that say about this season? And now, Chris Paul to the Rockets. It's crazy. It really is. That's why I'm saying never say never about Porzingis and Melo getting traded. However, guys, I'm gonna do what Six Rings of Steel did, and I'm gonna list what Phil Jackson's done right around the NBA. He drafted Porzingis. Yeah, that's it. Like, I'm serious, that's it. That's all he's done. And everyone's like, oh, he did a great job signing Noah. No, he didn't. Noah's not. Like, no offense, guys. Noah's not good anymore. Noah isn't the old Noah. So get that out of your head. He got Derrick Rose. I'll give him that. But Derrick Rose got injured. Again. Add that in. He got injured again. So I think there was no hesitation in that trade for Derrick Rose going to the Bulls. Or going to the Knicks from the Bulls. Because they were like, yeah, he's going to get hurt again. But that's beside the point. But now, Phil Jackson is gone. I'm not a Knicks fan, but I know a lot of people who are. 6 Rings of Steel. Know a lot of people I work with. I know all y'all are Knicks fans, so rejoice, guys. Rejoice. It's crazy. Now, next thing I want to talk about, it's about it's pretty much the 3 million pound elephant in the room that isn't going to move until we talk about it. And that is Chris Paul. He said he was going to sign with the Rockets in the offseason. But he doesn't have to sign anymore. He can just accept his player option. Because he's on the Rockets. He just got traded. Now, a lot of people are saying this is a bad move. A lot of people are saying this is a good move. Let me read what the move was. It was Chris Paul to the Rockets. It's for Patrick Beverley, Sam Dekker, Lou Will, and a first-round 2018 pick that is top 3 projected. And pretty much they're going to be getting that pick. And the Clippers are pretty much going to be getting that pick because there's no chance that they're going to do worse than, I couldn't really tell you which teams would be worse. Like, maybe that's going to be tough. Who's going to be bad this season, especially in the Western Conference? It's because right now, I could see the Lakers, maybe. I could. Maybe the Lakers. I don't know why I'm hating on the Lakers, but it's a possibility. It's a definite possibility for the Lakers, but still, think of these super teams in the offseason. Think of it. Think of these super teams that have just been made with these 3 trades that have happened this season. Jimmy Butler to the Timberwolves. So you got Wiggins, Towns, and Butler. And whoever they might sign in free agency. Possibly Blake Griffin. And because a lot of people are saying Griffin or Millsap, they're saying that one of them is going to the Timberwolves. Well, then they're saying it's most likely going to be Blake Griffin. But that's just me. Then I got to turn around and let's actually think about what has happened with DeMarcus Cousins and that super team. Anthony Davis. And a lot of people are going to say that's not a super team. But guys, if you think about it, Drew Holiday, he's really underrated. He's definitely a top 10, top 15 point guard in the league, in my opinion. And then you got DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis, who, guys, nobody can really deny this, the best backcourt, or the best front court in the NBA. Honestly, the best. You got the 2 best defenders in the league. You got 2 people who can play a stretch forward. And both of them can block a shot. And by the way, I'm going to touch on this real quick. Defensive Player of the Year should not have been Draymond Green. Personally, I think it should have been Kawhi. Alright, that's all I'm going to say. I really do believe that Kawhi should have gotten Defensive Player of the Year. Because honestly, plain and simple, Kawhi's the better defender. Plain and simple. Well, it's that simple. Kawhi's the better defender. Honestly, I think that, who were the 3 contenders? I think it was who was it? It was Kawhi, Davis, and Draymond. I think Draymond should have finished 3rd in that because honestly, Davis, once he got Cousins with him, he just stepped up his defensive game a lot better. And Kawhi Leonard, he's on the Spurs. So, I mean, and Kawhi is a freaking tank, guys. And let's be realistic. And again, I know, I sound like a broken record when I say this stuff, but honestly, if Kawhi and Tony, they don't get hurt, do we really need to question who the better defensive team is, who the better team is? I'm just saying, guys. Like, I'm not trying to start shit. I'm just saying. That's all I'm going to say about the Defensive Player of the Award. I don't think Draymond should have been, the number one choice. At least I don't think Draymond should have won. I think he probably should have been the third option. And because honestly, I think if you ask anyone, who would you rather have as a defensive present? Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, or Draymond Green? I honestly think a lot of people are going to say Kawhi Leonard. But then again, there are a lot of people who are Warrior fans. And a lot of those people are going to turn around and they're going to be like, oh, we want Draymond. Not really thinking about it. But that's just me. But back to the super team type thing. And then, like I said, this trade with Chris Paul to the Rockets, and you're pairing him up with James Harden, who honestly, guys, we all know, Harden, he's probably going to get moved back to the shooting guard position. And, guys, a lot of people seem to forget this. And I got to remind you guys, there's actually a third person that's actually being targeted by the Rockets. I don't know if you guys remember, or if you guys have heard, but, how can I put this? Oh, yeah. Okay. But we seem to forget, the Rockets are also trying to get Paul George. Could you imagine that? I'll say it like this. I personally think that if the Rockets go ahead and they get Paul George, Rockets could have what the Thunder were going to have if they didn't trade away Harden. Because think of it like this, guys. Think. You would have Paul at the point guard, Harden at the 2 guard, and George at the 3. That's filthy right there. And then imagine them just going out and just signing, like an underrated power forward for a cheap deal. And then same thing with a center. But I think they got Clint Capella at the power forward. But then again, that's just me. Yeah, but still, I really do think that the Rockets, I think they won this trade depending on how the rest of the offseason goes. And depending on how they do next season. If they can take advantage of this 1-2 punch, I definitely see. And especially if they pick up someone such as Paul George, because again, the Rockets are in the running for this. So, for Paul George. So you can't really count them out for that. And honestly, guys, it's going to be an interesting offseason. It's going to be interesting all around. Because you can't really, how can I put it? You can't really think, Warriors are going to win it. Guys, look at all the moves that are going to be made this offseason. And why are they being made? Because everyone wants to beat the Warriors. Whereas everyone wants to beat the Cavs, as I stepped in something sharp. Alright, everyone wants to beat the Warriors and the Cavs so that we don't see another Warrior-Cav final. And honestly, guys, it's gonna be filthy, man. And the rest of the way, so who knows, guys, who knows? Personally, like I said, what do I think about Phil Jackson being fired? Knicks fans, honestly, rejoice. That's probably the best move that y'all are gonna hear all off season. Now, in terms of the Paul to the Rockets trade, honestly, Clippers, they're gonna look to rebuild. Does this mean DeAndre Jordan's on his way out? I couldn't tell you guys. Does this mean Blake Griffin's gonna be coming back? I couldn't tell you guys. Because keep in mind, Blake Griffin's a free agent. In terms of Chris Paul to the Rockets, guys, Paul, he can accept that player option now. Or July 1st. Whenever he can accept it, he's going to accept it because he's already on the Rockets. So, honestly, I like the moves, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Deuces.